Hi everybody, welcome to Sister Talk Live. It's our third episode.
Yay.
I cannot believe it.
And I'm sorry that we're coming to you a little bit late. We had some technical difficulties as we are a young program. We're going to come in track with things like this. So just
bear with us. We promise next week we're going to be a lot better, in 2 weeks actually. It's going to be a whole new thing.
Yeah, so let's get started and let's stick with us.
Yes, so welcome to Sister Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Amy, as you know, was not here last week. I was solo. I had some fun with Cindy Bunyan.
Yes.
I did, but we did miss you.
Oh,
and we did mention with Plastic Amy that you were in Hawaii. So tell us something fabulous about your Hawaiian trip.
Okay. Well, it was really nice because it was a family trip with my wife's side of the family. And they're scattered all over the country, so we don't really get to see them as much as we get to see each other, which is like every 24 hours.
That is true.
So,
not normal, but true.
Not normal, but true. And so we live in California, so Hawaii was, an obvious choice. They didn't want to travel too far. And so we hit two islands, Oahu and the Big Island, and it was very, very fun. And nobody wants to hear about anybody else's vacation, but I will tell you two fun things that I learned.
Tell us.
Okay, because this is interesting. Everybody has heard the term aloha.
That means hello, right?
It means hello. But actually, aloha has three separate meanings, depending on how you say it.
Oh.
So if you say aloha, then it's hello.
Okay.
And if you say aloha, then it's goodbye, as you're...
Oh, aloha when you're leaving.
When you're leaving, aloha.
Okay.
And then the third definition is aloha.
Oh, that sounds like something sexy, wexy or something.
Yeah, it means I love you.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have to say that now every night when my husband comes home.
That's right.
Aloha.
Add it to your repertoire.
Right.
So just be careful, because if you say aloha sexy to like a homeless man on the street, you might get a little bit more than what you bargained for.
Okay. Note that. That's important.
And then the second fun tidbit was the Hawaiian alphabet. The Hawaiian alphabet is made up of the 5 consonants and, 5 vowels, and only 7 consonants.
Oh.
That's the whole alphabet.
So you can learn Hawaiian very easily. Like Chinese, you can't go there.
Forget the Chinese. So actually, we'll have a little game here. If you're out there with us and know the 7 consonants that make up the Hawaiian language, you can go ahead and send us a comment, and the first one that comments with the correct 7 letters of the Hawaiian alphabet will win. If you're in the Broward, Dade, and Palm Beach County, you'll win a free facial, and if you're outside of that area, we'll mail you a skincare product.
And the facial will be done by our guest tonight, who is Shapiro. She's a medical esthetician. She's incredible. We're going to be talking everything skin, everything beauty, as much as we can get in, obviously. And skin is very important to Amy and I in the sense that our dad passed away from melanoma. So we are that much more on top of taking care of our skin. Mm-hmm. There's so many different things, that you can do preventative-wise. And I just want to throw a few things out because I care about all of you out there, and I want to share.
We got to keep each other's back.
Yes. And you have to have an SPF. If you have it in your, lotion or in your cream, that's good. But make sure that you keep reapplying every 4 hours because and it has to be over 30, an SPF over 30.
Oh, really?
Like anything under
is
just totally a joke, and that's why a lot of cosmetics have SPF 15.
Forget
it. Doesn't even do a thing.
Okay.
So that's important to know. Always wear sunglasses. Like girls, boys, like we do tend to get, fine lines and wrinkles around here. But when you're wearing your glasses, you're not squinting. See, squint, see the wrinkles? So therefore we don't see the wrinkles? Mm-hmm. No, they're not there. So wear your sunglasses. Also, drink water. Water. Constantly people make fun of me. I have like a cooler in my car with an ice pack, and I keep water in there. No plastic. Plastic's very unhealthy.
Right.
Only, the metal kind.
Glass.
And glass. And you can Google that up, what's the right kind of water bottles, because that's very, very important. As far as like food and stuff, I don't know about you guys, but when I eat salt, I get puffy. And inflammation is not healthy. So you really want to limit your salt. So that's an important thing.
Can I just tell you something? You know, coming back from Hawaii, I was on a plane for like 1,000 hours. And you know what happened to me? This is the first time that it happened to me. I got off the plane and my legs were swollen. And I was eating Cheez-Its and, you know, all sorts of crap, because what else do you do on a plane for 12 hours?
An apple? No?
They had Cheez-Its and salted almonds, so that's what I went with. But like literally, my legs were like twice the size.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe the Delta, American, think about that. Feed them healthy things.
Right. Yeah, that would be nice.
It's terrible. I also use a humidifier at night because I do have very bad sinuses, very swollen, and I limit my alcohol. I do. I have to tell you, I do.
Bummer.
Yeah, it dehydrates you. Dehydration is not good for your body.
Right.
So just kind of limit it, or drink a lot of water, alcohol, right? You do that. I know you do that.
I do that. I like have a cocktail, a glass of water, a cocktail, a glass of water. So this way you still get the buzz, but you can last longer, and maybe you'll be less swollen.
Okay, so a couple of food tips. If you want to watch your wrinkles, it's supposed to help a little with wrinkles. A lot of citrus, lemons, limes, grapefruits.
To eat them.
Don't put them on your face. Well, lemons we're going to talk about after.
Right.
Eating food, yes. And then also as far as firming, I just want to make sure that I get it right. Sweet potato, cantaloupe, kale, and tomato are really good for firming. So again, what you put in your body shows on the outside.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the other thing is, I am a big pro for green tea. Green tea, everything. Holistically, green tea, organic green tea. It's good for the skin. It's good for everything. Green tea and dark chocolate.
Yay! Finally,
yes,
I
like. So, just a couple of tips here from Sister Talk Live we want to share with you. And go out and get your dark chocolate. Seriously, I don't like it as much as milk.
I know milk is
but dark is better.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
All right. So with that said, that's really all that we can do as unprofessionals to offer to you. And now we'd like to bring in the pro. Right.
Okay.
Let's talk about the real stuff. Get down to the nitty gritty with our professional. So Rachel's going to make her way into the tub. And while she's doing that, Cindy's going to go over and get her little present.
Right.
Come on in. And you can.
Yes, I am getting. This is
come in the middle, sweetheart.
Waterproof cosmetic bag. Is this not so cute? So for traveling or whatever, you could stick all your stuff in here. You could put your cell phone in here, like so. Bring it to the beach. And put your cell phone in here, put your SPFs in here. Isn't that so cute?
I'm very excited.
But don't get it wet because there's 2 other little presents inside for you.
Thank you, girls.
But the other presents are not waterproof.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm going to put this over here because I want you to see what we got you. It says Rachel. Open that up. And I got one for her daughter Sage.
Oh,
nice.
Isn't it nice? And then this way, no one's going to pick up your lip gloss, right? It's called From Monogram Beauty. I'm going to try to open it up fast because I want you guys to see.
Thanks, guys.
And you could get whatever you want on there. MonogramBeauty.com. You could have your name. You could do bride and groom.
I love it. I love it.
Breast cancer awareness. We're going to talk about that at the end of the show.
Don't touch my fucking lipstick.
And there you go. So this is for Sage. She now has my germs. I put it on my lips.
It's all good.
All
I love it. That is such a cute idea. I think I met her at
that's
your,
right.
one of your functions.
I think you did. And Rachel does, weddings all the time.
You have to squeeze it tight.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So being
thank you guys for having me.
You're welcome.
I'm so happy that you're here.
And I'm glad you guys feel close enough to just have me in the tub.
Yeah, you can't bring every guest into the tub. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Only girls.
So let's start off with face wash. That's like my number one thing. First off, I work at Changing Faces Makeup. During the week, I am a medical esthetician. I do facials there. And you're holding my legs.
I know, I have one here. She has the softest.
We feel.
Well, I went outside.
Feel how dry mine are.
I'm like shaving tonight, getting ready. Josh was like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "I'm going in the tub.
Into the tub with Cindy and Amy.
So my first thing is I work at Changing Faces Makeup, and we carry a line called Image, which I'm gonna grab.
You got it?
Yeah. We're in Delray Beach, Changing Faces Makeup. So this is one of my favorite face washes for anybody.
Oh,
whether
okay.
you're red, dry, acne prone, whatever it may be, hormonal, non-hormonal, going through, God forbid, chemo, breastfeeding, anybody. This face wash is wonderful. It doesn't do any harm. What it basically does is just washes your face.
So does it
Takes
take?
off-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Takes off your makeup. If you're wearing like a lot of eye makeup,
Okay.
I always say use a makeup remover, but this will take it off. You should wash your face for 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yeah, every day. I know that sounds crazy, but wake up in the morning and circular motions. I
Get
did
the
bring them.
circular things,
So
yeah.
I love these things. A couple of my clients that are tuning in will tell you could get these on Amazon, but we use these during our facials. They have like little like silicone scrubbers.
Really?
So I'm gonna put the face wash actually
Oh,
on
there.
here.
Okay, okay.
A little bit on
I
here.
don't know.
Let's
I
see,
don't think
because
can open
I get red
Yeah,
very
so,
easily.
So
I'm all
okay,
wet.
little perfect
okay,
face
good.
wash on
Perfect.
here. Little water, shoosh it up.
Okay.
So what this is gonna do is it's gonna exfoliate your face. A little
Wow.
we're good. We're good. A little bit goes a long way.
Okay.
Just so you know, that was like good for like 10 days of face washing.
Wow.
Just for
So
future,
then the
future product wears well, yes.
Wow.
Wow, that's
So a little
good.
bit goes a long way. You're gonna it up a little,
okay.
some water. I'm gonna wash your face, but feel how good that feels.
It does.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
nice.
very like interesting.
I don't have a
texture.
cat, but then anyone have a cat?
She has cats.
Okay, does this feel like a cat? Because a client said that to me the other day, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What? I feel."
Now, I always hear about going upward in the neck area.
Correct, very important. So anywho, back to that face wash, and then we'll go upward in
Okay,
the neck.
okay.
Is this washes your face 2 minutes, morning and night. You don't have to use these daily, but it's enough exfoliation for the face, a gentle something like this. What I love about this is I put it in boiling water, like in my, you can put it in boiling water to
Sanitize?
sanitize.
Yeah.
Because the Clarisonic and a lot of those exfoliators out there that, were really popular back then, we're finding it causes a lot of broken capillaries on the
Oh.
skin and a little
Okay.
too abrasive.
Okay.
Like
on
no
the skin
need
here.
Exactly,
It's
like
too
around-
much, I think, abrasive stuff.
So less exfoliation is actually
Less.
better because you want a little bit of relax. Where are you going? I look at her, she's playing footsie. Ready for Halloween. You're my husband's feet. They're always like this. I'm like, what the hell are you getting ready to climb up? Anyhow, so exfoliating, that is gentle enough, something like that. We don't want to over exfoliate the face. Actually having a little bit of dead skin on your face is better than being raw and using, I'm gonna say it, but a skincare line that I don't love is like Obagi and all these other ones, because I find that it literally, I would go in to do an extraction on a client and her skin would just like tear open, and I'm like,
wow.
it was making
Is
it
it
so
too much
thin.
perfumes?
I don't know what it is. It just made,
Chemicals.
Well, that was the thing I was going to say. Well, then what about all these peels that people talk about?
so that's different. Like the peels is like a one-time thing, and we treat it. But on an everyday skincare level, you don't want to use something too harsh. So we were talking about face wash. What else can we talk about? We didn't do my Ridic of the week. I didn't want to forget about that because we
Okay, and we'll see if you want to do face yoga at the end of
face yoga.
Yeah, because you know how like we all do yoga, and then there's also face yoga.
Okay.
Because you have to stimulate your muscles in your face. Did you know that? Right, exactly. Stuff like you would know that because you used to work with a surgeon. Yeah, and the puff thing. So I know I look like an idiot.
Someone
but
help me! Someone help me!
And they say sticking out your tongue.
Helps.
See, is my neck?
You're getting younger by the minute.
You got to do it. See, look. You're talking.
But I can do like weird.
And fish
shit.
face. I can't twirl my. I don't do good fish face. Amy does a good fish face. That is supposed to be really good exercise for you.
Feels good. Feels good.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We're
We're done with face yoga.
You're going to do your ridic of the week. As
I just
guess.
didn't want to forget because it's actually really fun and silly.
My ridic of the week, I'm gonna make it long. I'm gonna make it short and sweet, but because it's just so ridiculous.
Her ridic of the week beat out mine and Amy's ridic of the week.
My daughter, Sage, who you got the lip gloss for, thank you. She has her own gloss. She can't use mine anymore. Put a doll in the car seat. I was saying that Lizzie got for me, my friend from Brazil. It's a real doll. It's big, real hair, real passy. I didn't realize that she put it in the car seat. Long story short, me and my girlfriend were getting a massage. Came downstairs and the cops were at my car. So I was like, what's going on? Like, they can't be here for me. And we had like a mimosa at that point, and just one mimosa drink. You know me, like I'm done. So Cassie, who is my hair girl and one of my best
Besties. Is she a bestie?
I love her. We see this and they think that someone called 911 on my car. Long story short, thinking that there was a kid left in the car while this bitch was getting a massage upstairs. So that
So you come down, there's all the cops around your car, they're looking in the car and they see a doll.
Yeah.
So that woman that called in, she didn't, she thought that was a doll?
She thought it was
She didn't know that was a doll. I guess
clearly she had more mimosas than I.
Yeah.
But on to skincare.
I love it. That is.
But don't let your
a ridic.
kids put,
Right,
a
throw
baby
the doll on the floor.
Right.
Moral
Moral
of
of the
that.
Oh my
No.
God, goodness
All right,
gracious.
let's move on to face masks because we have a whole bunch of fun stuff
You
here.
do.
And you let us know if we got these recipes, online.
Yes.
And I think Cindy, you tried out a few.
I did.
And while she's trying that out, do we have any questions that we need to answer while she's mixing that up?
Yes, please, send it in.
Okay.
So this was one that I found on a organic beauty website, healthy DIY, do it yourself. It's a little ugly because I cut it about an hour ago, but they say take a half of an avocado, mush it up, okay? And wait, let me get it a little more mushy. Let's get out a little more avocado. Really, does everybody love avocado? I love avocado.
Yeah.
Right? Don't you love avocado?
Superfood.
I mean, growing up, we didn't even know what an avocado was, Amy.
No.
Right?
I didn't even know, that they existed, and I never heard of guacamole until I was 25.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
that's
We
how it
lived a
was.
very sheltered life.
We did.
Okay.
Poor children.
It was all, we grew up in Brooklyn. It was pizza.
It was
That was
pizza.
the only thing you really
Pizza.
wanted.
that?
Pizza. This is honey. I'm thinking about pizza. Brooklyn pizza. Sorry, I lost it. A quarter of a cup of honey, organic, and you're mixing it up.
So that's
Mixing
honey
it
and
up.
avocado.
Honey, avocado, and then 1 egg white. Because egg white is very good for firming and inflammation too. Mind you, I take egg white occasionally, and I do this. Because it tightens under the eyes. Ooh. Anyway, so pour in the egg white.
So now with these ingredients, Rachel, what do you think about this particular?
Correct. I would actually use this on the face. I would use this on the hair. I would use this everywhere. This sounds like a great face mask. I would just ask my client, to make sure you're. No,
It's coming.
I feel like I'm on that show.
I'm going to do it.
All right.
Amy doesn't care.
Yeah, I
Let's get Mikey. He'll eat anything. So for the.
Does it feel good? Does it feel
You
good?
know what? It feels delicious.
And I have to tell you,
do. This is called the décolleté.
décolleté
Not
and the
décolleté.
neck.
I think it's very important, just so you guys know, to treat this area, face, as your face.
It actually feels really lovely.
Let me help you out.
Okay. And let me just tell you, girls and boys, this has vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin D, vitamin E, and K. It's an anti-aging, and it also is used for dry and older skin.
Okay.
Actually, as
I
I'm
think you
putting
can really
that
use
on
it on
her,
anybody, right?
as
Not
I'm
people
putting that
who
on
use
her face, like it's seeping into her pores. Maybe because we were in a steam room
So hot, that's why I'm
for
on
an
fire.
hour, prior to this. No, but it really.
Do we have now? How long do you usually keep?
I like to leave masks on for 15 minutes.
Okay.
10 to 15 minutes. There's no harm in leaving a mask on for a little bit longer.
Okay. What's your favorite like half-hour TV show or something? Or go on
Absolutely.
computer play?
It can't. So basically, what I think a mask is it works and then it stops working. So it can't do damage. Once it's on your skin for about 15 minutes,
It's kind of done.
it did its work.
Okay.
You're good.
Good.
And then I would go, wash it off. And you know how like you go to the hairdresser and they ask if you want a cool rinse on your hair?
Yes.
I always say that for the face. Like when you're done with your mask or your face wash, give a little cool rinse to your face and then apply whether it's your serum or it's your moisturizer to your face because it kind of closes like the pores. Even though you want your pores open, but I don't know. I just like always did like a little cool rinse and I find it works for me and my clients when I do facials.
Okay.
Also, thank you for the lip gloss. In my industry, I was gonna say what I do is obviously work in a spa, but during the weekends, I do wedding makeup, and I think it's so important to know the skin as a makeup artist, because you know what you're applying to each one of your clients. Because what might work for you is not going to work for Amy. What might work for me is definitely not going to work for the grandma of the bride.
So if you're like, for everyone out there who's getting their makeup done maybe for the first time, don't let them put the makeup on, like discuss. I have dry skin.
Yeah, I get to know each and one of my clients.
Discussions.
Because, it's important because that's why a lot of people ask me, like, what type of facials do we do at Changing Faces? I'm like, when you come in, I'll decide what type of you're going to do because I customize it because what's going to be good for you is not going to be good for you or vice versa. So we customize as we go.
She just looks like she has a boogie over there.
It's not, it's just avocado. So go ahead.
All right.
What did you make? What did you make, Chef?
The next one that we came across is a banana mask. So it says take a half a banana and mush it up. Mush, mush, mush. And I think that this is a tablespoon of yogurt.
Right, it is.
And a tablespoon of honey. So what do you think about this, Rachel?
Love.
Okay.
I'm loving it. The only thing I would ask my clients is just make sure that they're not allergic to anything. Just make sure, whenever it comes to food, you have to ask them and have them do a chart and, make sure, what is in that? Bananas.
Banana, yogurt, and honey.
I feel like I'm feeding Sage for the first time.
Is there a proper way to apply a mask? Do you want to show?
So yes.
Okay.
So if I had a brush, sanitary wise, it would be. It's fine. We're good. We're on SisterTalk Live.
Where have your hands
Shit
been?
gets wrong. Right. I'm gonna have my husband on your knee.
Right. It doesn't matter that I peed in the tub.
I felt the heat. Let's get back to the show.
Not at all.
Do I still have avocado on my face?
Yeah, you're good, but it's seeping into the pores.
It's good.
Okay.
So,
but let me just say one thing I forgot. You could keep that in the refrigerator for 3 weeks, they said.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yes.
So I always apply a mask starting in the décolleté area, especially if you have an event coming up. I say do a mask on a Thursday, and then, because sometimes you never know. It could break you out a little bit. I'd rather you find that out,
Right.
closer. I actually say to my clients or my brides to not do a new treatment the week of.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's like, hey, my wedding's coming up. Let me get like a hydrofacial for the first time.
Right.
So
Give
I
yourself-
just the word.
Amy, what's in the? Didn't we look up like why bananas are healthy for the skin and yogurt? I think it's all about inflammation, right?
Yes, I think you wrote that down.
Right. I think it's inflammation.
Oh, here it is.
It's also anti-aging, I think.
Inflammation, anti-aging, and smoothing.
You guys know how much fun I'm having. Go,
Could
questions.
you believe?
Please, someone.
All right. Very nice. Very nice.
Let's take the question. Oh, that's so good.
It is.
I literally feel like I'm dreaming.
All right, what's the question? Is there a question?
You could ask.
No, he's giving us a 5-minute warning.
Okay, I thought there was a question.
Anybody have a
question? Wait, yes, come on,
Talk to
everybody.
us about cucumbers.
Cucumbers. Rach, right?
I'm trying, guys.
Good. Oh, cucumber. They have so many cucumber eye
masks.
I
I love
eye masks that you peel off and you put on your face.
But is a regular cucumber just as good?
Sorry, I'm trying to be normal. You ever seen the movie White Girls? No.
What is it called?
White Girls.
White girls. No.
Is that they did this in the bathroom?
I don't know. You look like one of them.
Mine's not sticking.
Okay. Yeah, well, you know what it is? You have to lay down in bed.
Lay back, and you have to lay in bed.
Yeah.
So cucumbers bring down inflammation. They're really good for obviously puffiness and cucumber in the eye.
Okay. Puffiness.
Puffiness. I can rinse now, right?
Puffiness. I got it in my
I'm
mouth.
so sorry. This guest is so unprofessional. So I would say rinse me. Rinse.
I'm gonna rinse now.
Okay, because I think I got pukes in the eyeballs.
And
Oh,
actually,
man.
not for nothing.
Your skin feels amazing.
Really? You're really good. Because I don't do any of this stuff.
Amy never has facial. Never. I don't have everything either.
You never get facials.
I never do. Never.
But I love when you do.
Oh, you feel so soft.
Yeah, it does feel soft.
You do.
So it's all about, taking care of your skin and having fun, with it too, with your friends and doing these at-home treatments.
Right, and if you can't afford a professional one, these are so nice.
And there's so much more that people can go online.
Right.
Really, just
That cold.
anything like what we've done
Yeah,
is
it's
just
available.
so available and
All right.
inexpensive.
What other
All right.
questions?
I think we have to wrap it up though, because we're
Just
coming.
talking away, having a blast.
Yeah.
relaxing.
Wait, I also just want to do two more things that I recommend. Okay, because I just love it.
Okay.
This is hemorrhoid cream. I'm about putting it on, but I do use it, and you have to tell me, is it a myth? I love hemorrhoid cream. See? And I smear it here ever so often. Because when I eat sushi, my face blows up.
Let me see.
I'm slipping. Hemorrhoid cream.
No.
And then
A jade roller, which I love. You put this in the freezer?
I put it in the
Or the fridge. Put it in
refrigerator.
the freezer. And so we're going to work the hemorrhoid cream. This. I don't really
Do you
know.
sell
if
these
this-
at Changing Faces? These things?
Oh,
Hemorrhoid cream.
no, we do not sell hemorrhoid cream at Changing Faces, but we do sell these. I love this. I actually usually do this to my clients during mask to infuse it into the
feels
skin.
really good.
Did anyone win our facial and get the question right?
No.
Not yet.
All
Not
right.
yet, not yet.
No one won our facial?
Well, maybe someone's gonna Google, and we'll give them a free facial anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, now everyone's Googling. As far as moisturizer, if you dry skin, oily skin, just can you give us a little
Absolutely.
tip?
So I'm all about less is more. I think everyone should have a face wash, a moisturizer,
Right.
and an SPF. Do a moisturizer that works for you. What might work for you might not work
Right.
for you, but I really, it's hard to say my favorite one because I have to,
Right, everyone's skin is different.
I have to utilize.
What
each
should people
person.
ask if they go to a department store? Or they should just say, I have dry skin or I have oily skin. Give me
So a lot of people, I think, that, determine themselves wrong. I have clients that I remember when we first met, you were like, I have the worst rosacea.
Right.
And I was like, this bitch doesn't even know what rosacea is.
I like the word rosacea.
Exactly. But let a medical esthetician detect what type of skin you
Okay,
have.
Good.
And go from there. But, there's so many different brands of, that just honestly the big thing, like you said earlier, is water. Hydrating and just using SPF. And if you're in the sun, just try to stay, shaded, wear hats. Because this is my theory, the sun looks good for a week.
Yeah, you
and
guys
then
are
it
very
causes,
tan.
this is Jergens actually.
Ah!
Yeah, they're glow something. This is,
Nice.
But-
Nice. Well, I know, but everybody, you look so healthy and you look so great when you
Yeah, for
tan.
a week, and
But
then it causes more damage down the road. So it's
Simple,
not worth it.
Simple. Keep
Simple.
it simple.
Keep it simple.
Keep it
Absolutely.
simple.
Okay, so as
So,
far
I'm
as
so excited you guys had me on.
thank you.
Yeah,
We're gonna have you
thanks
back
so much
because
for
there's so
coming.
many other things to
Yeah,
talk
I'm
about.
so excited.
Let's talk about next week.
yes.
Is anyone
yes,
else
yes.
getting low?
Yeah, no, I'm starting to slide.
Okay.
Next week we are not doing a show because it's Yom Kippur, which is the holiest day of the Jewish New Year. So we are skipping October 9. Now, the following week, we have a big event coming up, a yoga event. My friend Maria Alfieri, Magical Hands, I just want to make sure because her email address, magicalhandsphysicaltherapy.com. She is coming down to Florida. We're doing a big event from the 15th and 18th, all about yoga, stretching. We're going to have special people talking about health and wellness. So that's going to be a beautiful thing. If you live here, go to magicalhandsphysicaltherapy.com and you can buy tickets to come to the event.
Right.
That Wednesday, which
October
is the 16th, Amy and I are going to be hosting our show there. It's at the Waterstone in honor of breast cancer. It's Breast Cancer Month. Our mother had breast cancer. So we are going to be interviewing two incredible young women, Nally Augustine and Stephanie Sabon. Nally got breast cancer stage 4 at 23 or 24, and Stephanie in her early 30s. And they gave them, less than a year to live. They're now 7, 8, 9 years. So they've come together. They are going to tell us tips. They wrote a Thriver's Guide. We're going to give so much information on how to thrive when you have breast cancer.
Yes.
So important next week. And then the next day, Thursday night, at Rise 31, if you guys live here in Boca, or even from Miami up to Palm Beach, doesn't even matter. Go to www.rise31.com and hit reserve. And it will come up all about our event that we're going to be doing in honor of Nally and Steph. We're going to be raising money for breast cancer awareness for the Thriver's Guide. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have food. It's at the Delray Marketplace. And you have the address?
And it's at 6 o'clock, and the address, and we'll post this all on our website, www.sistertalklive.com, and it'll also be on our Facebook page, Sister Talk Live. And the address is 14859 Lyons Road in Delray Marketplace. The event starts at 6. But all this information we'll have posted.
Right.
So thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you being a part of Sister Talk. And we love you.
We do.
And hopefully we gave you some information that could be helpful.
Yes.
Right.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks.